Each screen in Congo can have 4 dock areas. The dock areas are fixed areas around the edges of the screen where you can dock information and controls for fast access. The browser is a dock area. When you open a new play in version 6, you'll get a dock area at the bottom of the screen one showing effect playbacks when you create them. I'm going to show you how to work with dock areas. The default left dock area in screen 1 is the browser. The browser is a fundamental part of the Congo user interface and contains all menu functions, your play data, and the help system all rolled into one single simple interface called the browser. To select the browser at any time in screen 1, simply press the browser key in the console or F10 in the keyboard. First time you press, it's selected. Second time you press, it's closed. Third time, it's open. If you want to change the size, hold the browser key and move the level wheel in the console or the mouse wheel. When the browser is selected, you navigate with the arrow keys. Use the down arrow key and the up arrow key to navigate vertically. If you want to open a node, use the right arrow key. If you want to close a node, use the left arrow key. Up arrow, left arrow. I told you each screen can have 4 dock areas, and there's only 2 when you open a new show. So I'm going to show you how to set up dock areas in the currently selected screen. Hold the setup key in the console and press browser. This opens the dock area setup. I'll use the down arrow key to move to the right area section, hit modify to get my choices, and as you can see, I have a number of choices for each dock area. These can be changed at any later point very easily. I'm going to show you that later. So for now, let's just put masters in the right area, down arrow to the top area, hit modify, and I'll put masters in the top area, hit modify to confirm. Down arrow to OK, and I'll hit modify to close my choices. Now I have 4 dock areas. I have masters in the right dock area. I have masters again in the top area, showing that I can repeat information in dock areas if I want to. I still have my browser and my effects dock. To control the other dock areas in the same screen, hold the browser key and press the arrow key that points in the direction of this dock to select it, to open it, and to close it. So all these actions are done by holding the browser key and repeatedly hitting the arrow key pointing to the dock area you want to control. So if I hold browser and I press the right arrow key, I'll select the master's dock. If I keep holding browser and press the right arrow key again, I'll close it. If I hold the browser key and press the down arrow key, I'll select and open the effects dock. And if I hold the browser key and press the up arrow, I'll select open and close the top dock. I'm going to select the bottom dock again. Hold browser, press the bottom dock. I'm also going to resize it. Hold browser, use the level wheel. The effect playback dock is where you view your effect playbacks. So hold format and press the up and down arrows to see more or less information about the effect playbacks. I'll hold format, press the up arrow, I get a more compressed view. I press the down arrow, I get more information about the effect playback. Now I want to show you another advantage with dock areas. I told you we could change the content. Well, a dock area can be used to show a lot of different controls and functions. And to toggle through these formats for the selected dock, you hold the browser key and you press the format key. Now, if you have a keyboard and you don't have a console, you hold F10 and press F4. So I hold the browser key and I press format. The first one I get after the effect docks is the designer summary. It's a great new dock in V6 which provides a summary of important information for the lighting designer about currently used channels and their palettes, both for the main playback and the current channel selection. When you have this view, you can press format to toggle through the viewing options. Right now, the viewing options are shown in the top right corner. This is the view for the selected channels. So when I select channels, I get information for these channels. I can see if there are devices, if they have text in the channel database, their previous level, their current level, and what palettes they're currently set to if they are moving devices. If I press format again, I'll get my playback summary with a summary of all the functions for the channels in the main playback of the sequence. If I press again, and I have to resize the dock a little bit now, I get both of them. The next view, I hold browser and I press format, is the selected live view. It gives me a summary of all channels and effects that are currently selected. I'll hold browser and press format again. This is my timecode dock area. It shows me the current timecode, and to use this dock area, I have to use a pointing device like a mouse or a trackball because I use the on-the-screen keys here. Select internal timecode, start, stop, reset, autolocate. All these functions are screen functions for timecode. I hold browser and press format again. This is my master dock area. This is a zoomable view, so like any other view in Congo, if I hold the format key and use the level wheel, I can zoom this view to show me more or less masters. And the format key here shows me different formats of masters. Just the currently selected masters, active masters over 0, masters with content, or all masters. In the master view, I can also hold the format key and press the down or up arrow to show more or less information. So I hold format and press the up arrow, I get a more compressed view of the masters. If I press the down arrow while holding format, I get more information per master. I'll hold browser and press format again. The independents in the Congo and Congo Junior are basically some extra playbacks with either a rotating fader knob or a key for controlling extras, like for example house lights or smoke machine. And this is just a dock area to view whatever is set up in your independents. I hold browser and press modify. This is the moving light control dock. This dock was designed specifically to facilitate using the offline editor with moving lights. Unless you want to use the color picker here, where you can select a color for a device if it has color control, it's probably easier to use the newer and more complete console mimic, which is the next one. I hold browser and I press format. Here's the console mimic. The console mimic gives you screen control of the full Congo console, either in sections or as the full console. So here is the moving lights section. I'll press format, function section, master section, direct selects, and full console. And the full console, obviously, I have to zoom to see. So I'll hold format, and I'll zoom to see the full console. I'll also resize this dock area, holding browser and using the level wheel. If you want to press a key in the console, you click on it. So I'll press tab here, moving through the different tabs in the top area. When a key is pressed, it turns yellow. You can see that. And if I want to hold the key and press another key, which is also a fundamental part of Congo operation, I hold the control key in a keyboard while I click on the key I want to hold pressed. One function that uses held key is, for example, the help function. So if I hold control and click on the help key, if I press another key, I'll get help for that key.